This is Blended, a Sims 4 gameplay where we explore the life of different families and how ultimately they're all blended together. No rules, no script, no guide. And this series will grow with these Sims as they go through life's biggest blender.
Realize that knowing looks different to each when living authentic. Do more exploring, deeper than knowing just what is essential for life that is thriving. Go deep, mute out the chatter, feel it, burn off the fire, let go until there's peace to your core. Live a life you adore.
I am so happy that you were able to join me today for a brand new Let's Play. We're getting blended. We're going to jump right in. Why blended? Because we have a cluster of Sims that have their lives intertwined, and some of them don't even know it yet. It's going to be really fun to play with, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button because I feel like if you're new to the channel, you're going to love what you see here, and I'd love to have you stick around. But let's jump right in. So I do have to preface the Let's Play by letting you know that a lot of these Sims come from a previous LP that I have, an ever-running series of 3 seasons, the Lovesick series. If you have not checked it out, don't worry, you don't have to, but if you really want that extra lore with these families and why they are living like this now, then I would highly suggest binge watching that. But you don't have to. We have a lot of the Lovesick fam, but we also have some new faces here because we've moved on since then. We have a lot of new faces. I'm super proud of the Sims that I created for this. This is one of them. His name is Archie Palumbo. Archie will never be nominated for a Father of the Year award. He's doing the best he can. What can you do about it? I love this guy. He's probably the best male Sim that I made in the entire series, but more to come. But then we also have Sims like this that was created by Sims on the Rope, which I like to add in the names of the creators that created certain Sims because I do have some townie dumps in here that you may see that are also from Sims on the Rope. I highly recommend that you download these Sims to fill up your save with also. I want to start in San Sequoia with Lizbeth and her daughter Abigail. I'm gonna press play. So Lizbeth was recently in a relationship last year with a photographer well known in San Myshuno named Gage Anchor. He is not yet making an appearance in this save. That was a pretty brutal breakup if you ask me. Lizbeth actually has 2 daughters, but right now she's just not on good terms with her oldest daughter, Madison, as this daughter is now pregnant and they had a really bad falling out. It's pretty difficult right now. Lizbeth was not a fan of her being pregnant and actually asked her, trigger warning, talking about pregnancy and choices, asked her to terminate her child. Lizbeth did not mean to intervene in her daughter's life like that, but that was very disrespectful to her daughter Madison, and she moved out. She said, I'm not moving with you to your new house, and she decided to move in with her dad. But this is Lizbeth's home now. She is pretty well off. She's a writer, best-selling author. Lizbeth is a romantic Sim, and she is also an insider, loves to hang around her friends and her family, loves to be in the loop of things for the most part. She is also non-committal, which is a trait that she didn't have before, but if you know the course of her life, this doesn't surprise you. But after giving her all to her previous ex-boyfriend, she is just not interested in giving her all again to someone else. She is not interested in anything long-term. I mean, if it happens, she's open to it, but that took a lot. It took a lot out of her because with her previous ex, he had actually kind of had a situationship going on where he also had an ex that was still in love with him, and it was just really messy. He kind of borderline cheated a little bit and she just couldn't deal with it. But she's doing well. She also has the health food nut lifestyle. She loves to cook a healthy meal, which I'm going to have her go ahead and do that now. I love her home. It is so cute. Oh, Alden's calling Abigail. So Alden is Abigail's father. This is her biological dad. And I say that because Madison and Abigail actually do not share the same father. They are sisters through and through. There's no, oh, you're my half sister. Like, it's nothing like that. The only wedge between them is that Madison is living with her biological father. Madison's father is Naval Adamir. You can tell because Madison looks just like him, basically. But you know what? Abigail even has a relationship with her sister's dad as well. But she loves her dad. And I'm pretty sure he's calling because tomorrow is indeed Father's Day. And she's like, Dad, I'm going to go spend the night. I'll probably leave here 8 p.m. and spend the morning with you, for Father's Day. We have a good relationship with our ex-husband. We were married. Why do we even have this? Can we just, clean this up? Oh, she had some low-fat chili on the stove here. I just want to make sure you're thinking long-term. Life moves so quickly. Oh, Dad, come on. You already know I'm thinking long-term. So now he's calling about college, which we have applied for scholarships recently. I'm sure he's going to bother us about it. Abigail has an impeccable fitness skill for her age. She's fitness level 4, which to me, that's pretty long or not long, but that's pretty advanced because she has her whole life to gain this. But she used to be on the swim team with her dad. He was very active with sports. You see, we have some trophies here and everything. Let's go look at the scholarship applications and make sure that, let's see if we got any. Parents being parents, can't expect anything else. Abigail is feeling so bored with that conversation. However, our application is pending for our athletics. Abigail is a pretty responsible kid. She's active, she's outgoing, she's really confident, has always spoken her mind, which is why her and her mom actually have a different relationship than Madison and Lisbeth. Look at Abigail just walking in, and while her mom is working, she's like, Dad is bothering me about scholarships again. This is just her autonomously talking to her mom. I love it. Unlike her sister Madison, Lisbeth and Abigail's relationship is a little different. They have a permissive relationship. They're close, but it's so funny. Lisbeth is harder on Madison than she is on Abigail. Abigail has always been vocal. She spoke her mind. In fact, she's part of the reason why her mom even knew about her ex-boyfriend and the situationship. Abigail is going to ask Lisbeth if she even wants grandchildren. She's going to be funny because every day or every week or so, she'll say, Mom, Madison is out doing this. Look at the beat. Look at her belly. Look at this ultrasound picture. And she does that because, again, she's very vocal and she wants her mom to talk to Madison. They are literally no contact right now. They do not speak. And Madison is halfway through her pregnancy without her mother's presence. Isn't that crazy? Abigail asked Lisbeth whether she would want grandchildren. I'm going to let fate decide. I don't think it would be good for you to have a new child, and I'm not so keen on having a new grandchild either. Abigail wasn't really asking for her. I really wanted her to kind of ask for Madison, asking for a friend. And as you can see, Lisbeth is not thrilled about being a grandmother. She doesn't want to be a grandma. She is a great mother, hands down. She was a great mom to them when they were little, and she still is. Lisbeth is not house on the prairie kind of mom. She's like, hey, there's food in the kitchen, y'all go eat. She never made dinner every single night. She was as good of a mom as she could be. And that's probably because she also had a mother that was like this as well. This is Lisbeth's mother, Valentina, who randomly got married in season 2 without even telling her daughters. And that's actually a past that I would like you to go and check out on the other series. There is a lot of real topics that we talk about with this family, but we have a permissive relationship. Valentina she doesn't care what Lisbeth does. She's an okay grandma to the girls, she also was never really hands-on or took them on the weekends kind of thing. She's very permissive with Lisbeth as well. So I think that's where Lisbeth gets it from. And I think I'm going to be very excited to see how Madison is as a mother. But nonetheless, Abigail's excited to be an auntie. She's excited for her sister. She's happy. And why is Madison's dad calling? Let's ignore this because this is The Sims 4 just being random. So we're not going to meet. But we have a good relationship with Madison's dad as well. We were never really with Naval. He was a side man when we were with our husband Alden, but we have a good relationship now because he has a great life going on. He's not worried about Lisbeth. It's been years. I'm gonna have Abigail actually go to the gym with her mom. I want her to go together, or I want them to go together. I cannot get my words straight. Oh no, Chester's calling. Hey you, I'm in a bit of a weird place right now. Do you mind if I come crash with you for a while? I'm going to say no. This is Chester Gorman. He is actually the husband of our best friend Asher. They have now moved to San Sequoia, and we'll get back on that. I don't even know why he called, but we are at the recreational center because of course Abigail wanted to do some running and all that. All right, Mom, I'm ready. Look at you sporting your university gear. You look so cute. She's like, Mom, stop. Are you sure you're gonna go to Brightchester? Yeah, I mean, if I get the athletic scholarship, of course, you know, Dad went to Brightchester. He wants me to go to Brightchester. Well, you can go to Foxbury if you want. You don't have to go to Brightchester. She's like, I know, Mom, I know. Look at her just casually jogging. I love it. Do you see her legs? Okay, this is a Proctor child right here. Proctor. She's got legs for days. No, there's no way you're tired already. I got a cramp too just watching y'all, but it's okay, keep running. I love that they live in San Sequoia for this reason. And originally, Lisbeth's home, very gorgeous. I didn't even want to move, but unfortunately, when her ex-boyfriend's ex-girlfriend found out that he was talking to her, she kind of got a little stalkerish, and Lisbeth had to move because she found out where she lived. And Lisbeth was like, I'm a mom and I'm too pretty to be fighting and to be doing this, and you're like borderline crazy. I'm moving. I am moving. That is why we cut Gage off clean. That's it. Hey, honey, it's Mom. When are you going to come visit? I put all my effort and love and effort into raising you. You can at least drop by once in a while and tell your dear mommy you love her, can't you? Mom, don't even start. Stop trying to be performative just because we're on the first episode of the LP. You know you don't care if I come over. She is getting older. I'll visit you tomorrow. Let's just say that. Okay, then. I hope we see you, though. Okay, Mom. I love that her mom called just now. That is so fitting. Valentina's getting old, so maybe she's trying to have a change of heart. I want to spend time with my daughters and everything. All right, that was a good job. I said jog. Well, that was a good job, too. All right, well, let's take a photo, Mom. And, of course, Lisbeth is like, you and this social media... Well, my mom is, you know, just casually the best-selling author and probably the hottest mom out here. So let me take a picture. Wait, we're still jogging? Another lap? Okay, we're almost here. I was gonna say, whoa, they're going 2 for 2. Well, it's the evening time, so I'm kind of hungry. You want to go get something to eat? No, we're gonna make something. Okay, let's take a picture. They look so much alike, but they don't at the same time. Like, she looks like her dad so much, and I'm obsessed. I really do. I'm so happy with this. I can't. Aw, I love you, Mommy. Even though you're annoying and you're not talking to my sister. Maybe we can invite over Asher and Chester, because Chester called frantic, like things are happening. I don't know. This is where they live, by the way. Maybe they just got in a little mini fight. You know, couples do that sometimes. So it's whatever. They just got into a little fight. But I'm excited. I'm feeling so good about this. I can't wait until Father's Day. We have a lot of fathers to celebrate. But okay, so we're back home. Maybe we should get showered up before we do anything. I was gonna set up like a little dinner party thing, but you know what? Who even cares? Let's take a quick shower, and then Abigail, you can also... I only have one shower. I forgot. Okay, well... That's not convenient at all. That's okay. We can work with one shower. Aw, and it looks like Abigail wants to chat with Marie. So Marie is actually her dad's wife. They've gone through their fair share of things as well. Ooh, that was a loud notification. Marie and Alden have gone through their fair share of things, and we actually may not be in their household too much until it is applicable, because we spent a lot of time with them in the Lovesick series, and so... their stories will intertwine. You just wait for it. Let's invite over our best friend. I hope they're okay. Elizabeth was like, nobody's crashing at my house, so y'all better fix whatever you have going on, whatever you need to do. Go ahead and fix that up. And then we're gonna go ahead and cook with Abigail, who is still in her towel. We just need to make some veggies. I want to make some veggies because we do have this chili that we made earlier. And oh, what's wrong, Night? Uh-oh, I have to get you out my room, and I have to get you out my room fast. Mom does not want any more cats around. We originally had a cat named Stormy given to us by our ex-boyfriend as well, Gage. But when we broke up, Stormy also escaped from the house while we were moving, and we never found her, and it's been really, really sad. But Lizbeth, being a little cold and heartless, she didn't even care because the break she was like, listen, I got Stormy from Gage, I don't care. Stormy knew what time it was. She decided to move on too. But Abigail would not be Abigail if she did not attract every stray cat that she sees. So she has this baby. She was supposed to help cook, but she's like, I'm getting Midnight out your room, and then I'm gonna have to like lock her door because Lizbeth's condition was that she just no pets. You know, Lizbeth is just not with the cat hair. The cat's jumping on everything. Yeah, but sometimes Lizbeth will pet Midnight when Abigail's not looking. Like Midnight likes her, but she's trying her hardest not to like Midnight. I love it. Oh, goodness gracious. No, Dad, can you please stop? Now he's asking if we want to be a canvas creator at rank 5. This is totally out and calling again, telling his daughter, hey, if athletics don't work out and you don't get a scholarship, you can always go to Brightchester for art history. No, Dad. I'm good on that, Dad. And yeah, I don't need to do that, Dad. Thanks, though. Thanks. Thank you. He's very intrusive and it's hilarious. Okay, so I don't see Asher and Chester yet, but I just need to pick up some servings of this because I kind of want to like, oh, there you are. He's like, hey, babe. Hi. No, what was going on with you and Chester? We're ready to eat, but I don't see Chester. I think oh, there he is. He's finally walking up the stairs. Oh, Madison just called her mom and told her she had a dream about her, and it's very ironic because in the Lovesick update where I was kind of catching you up on these families, she called Alden saying the same exact thing. She had a dream about Lizbeth and basically her death. We're gonna say we're fine, but we are going to call her in just a minute. Get your cat. Abby, get your cat, Mom. Mom, he's not doing anything. She's a little upset with her mom. Like, Mom, call her back. Why were you so casual? Maddie was basically pouring her heart out to you. Like, that's a sign. She's basically saying, Mom, I just wanted to see if you're okay. I had a really scary dream about you last night. You're so chill about it. Like, go call her back. I am, Abby. Like, can we just enjoy our dinner first? Oh, you don't like my food? Whatever him and Chester had going on, they must be fine. I'm glad they still came for dinner. Asher moved here for Lizbeth. They are best friends through and through. Lizbeth has had many friendships. Some fell off, some never worked out to begin with, and he is that one person for her that stuck around. He hates these vegetables. Well, it was either that or the chili, and we ate all the chili. Okay, Ash, stop. It's like, I'm just kidding. It was okay. I'm fed. But he moved here after Lizbeth got very, very down. Lizbeth, after the breakup with Gage, she got closure. She broke up with him. She felt like a boss bee. You know, she was really, really good. She was okay. But then it kind of crashed. About 2 months after that breakup, she went into a really deep-seated sadness that Asher knew, like, this is not her. This is not her. She is strong. She doesn't get pressed. She really loved Gage. She thought that man was the one. And although there were signs that it couldn't... Okay, hey. Why is she yelling at her mama like this? Asher's a really good friend, and he's still here, and he lives right around the corner. I really don't even know if we'll be able to see his home from here, but he lives right around the corner from Lizbeth. And so we're ride or dies, man. We're going to be old together, but it's so fun to see him with his partner now. So, you know, he has his husband, and he's not like the Asher that goes out to the clubs and everything. Normally, if he does want his husband to come too, which is totally fine. But I do love that Chester called us earlier because we also have a good relationship with him as well. He's like our other little additional free bestie just because he's with our best friend. So we're kind of like a little trio that hangs out. I think Lizbeth, because it is late, she will actually serve up some drinks, probably some nice little wine. You know how Lizbeth loves her nice little glass in the evening. And after that, we'll probably like just chill, hang out, and oh, what? You guys have to go? You can't stay for wine? No, they have to go. So because Asher said he has to go, oh, and then now Chaz. I'm sad. Okay, well, maybe next time. I just poured the wine. Abby, you want a glass? Abigail's like, Mom, stop. You're almost 21. Seriously, Lizbeth is a fun mom, but you all know that because they had a party and she was doing the keg at the party. Abigail also ends her night calling her sister. They always say goodnight to each other. It's like a thing that they do. and they talk about their day because they're not in really close proximity of each other. They do see each other, but it's just a little bit more effort required. So the cell phone is a valuable device for them to keep up with each other because they are like best friends, you know. But all right, I'm just gonna drink my wine by myself. Mom, seriously? Well, I'm gonna call Madison. Something you should probably do. Hey, Mads. Mom says hi. She's really strung out on what you said about the Grim Reaper and everything. I think she's gonna make some big life changes soon. Elizabeth is like, all right, hey Mad, you know, hey Maddie, thank you, you know. But inside, Elizabeth is thinking to herself, wow, like she actually called me. Maybe I'll call her. You know, Elizabeth has a lot of pride and she's a little stubborn. She's an absolute Aries to her core. And so just having that call from her daughter actually brought her a little bit of satisfaction because she wasn't the first one to call. That is the pettiness of this mother, okay? And if you've ever had a petty mother, you're probably going to relate to this more than you know. But there is love there. She loves her daughter. And as you can see, our relationship isn't the greatest, but we'll get there. We will absolutely get there. But it looks like she wants to get to know some dude named Callan. So we have a little list of people that we've talking to. And that's because we use the little dating apps and everything. Where is Callan? So we have Callan here, Callan Evans. You know, he's a prospect. We also have Eunice. Elizabeth, she swipes left most of the time, okay? She's got me stuttering over here. But these are people that were kind of interesting. Mateus, you know, this is a new one. He's pretty hot. Not even gonna lie to you. And then we have Anders, who really reminds Elizabeth of Gage. And I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing, but she just knows that he's really funny. And his dating app was actually pretty interesting also. And he doesn't have any kids. So I did want to show you his little dating app. I'm surprised Abby's like not asleep yet. She just wants to hang out with her mom. Oh, I love it. Oh, she was supposed to go to her dad's also, so we need to go ahead and do that. So here is Anders. He actually has a small business that I am not going to tell you because Elizabeth doesn't even know what small business he owns yet, but it's a big business, baby. There's nothing small about it. He likes discussing hobbies and he likes slackers, but in his sense, he just wants to take care of somebody. So if he comes across someone that's lazy, like he's like, it's cool, I'll take up the slack. You can be a slacker. He has never been in a long-term relationship. I don't know if that's a red flag or not, but yeah. So that's her love life, and we're not gonna get too much into it. We have Father's Day to focus on. All right, Mom, I'm gonna go head out right now. It's like 12 in the morning. Yeah, I know, but I didn't know you're gonna have Asher over here either. But I'm gonna go to Dad's. All right, good night. I'm out. Okay, drive safe. No speeding. Oh yeah. She's like, Mom, while she's holding the cat. Oh yeah, Mom, you're one to talk about speeding. You suck at driving. I'm serious. All right, love you. It's raining. Come on, give it. Really? Abigail just loves her cat, okay? Give Mom a kiss too. Are you ever gonna put him down? You gonna say bye to me? It's 1 in the morning right now. All right, I love you, Mom. Here, I don't even know why they're not giving each other a family kiss. Oh, maybe they might do it now. She just cannot get over the cat. It's only one night, Abigail. I know, Mom. You act like I never leave. All right, I love you. I love you too. Alden is sitting here by himself. He used to live out Brindleton Bay, but recently decided to move because he wanted to be near the high school and the school district. He thought it'd be really nice for Anthony to be around here. And also, it's really calm. He is a primary care physician. He makes good money. I mean, honestly, I know he could probably make some more money than this, but I just wanted to give him a storytelling career so that he didn't have to go into work with the get to work doctor career. But that was the career he originally was in. And his wife, Marie, used to actually be a nurse. And then when she had Anthony, she actually decided to leave the medical field and then return to nursing. But then life had other plans. And now she works as a social worker. After visiting her family, which she was estranged from for quite some time, she actually got into social work, which is what she's more passionate about than the nursing field. But her and Alden met in the medical field. Here we have Daniela. I know you're thinking, why do we see a ghost in here? This is Alden's father. Please pay no attention to him. It is actually his spirit, but I did want to physically see him as a ghost so I could keep track of his spirit. But Daniela is living here. She is feeling so happy. She feels like her husband is here with her. They are originally from Tartosa. Alden has Tartosian parents. They had a home out there. We went on summer vacations there. It was really great. It's really awesome. Gino was actually a doctor, which is why Alden wanted to be a doctor. And he looked up to his dad. He absolutely adored his father, wanted to be just like him, followed his footsteps. So losing his father to, a terminal illness was really, really hard. He grieved very badly and probably not in the best way. And he still grieves, but now he has some closure. He does feel his father near him, and little does he know, he actually is really near him. But Daniela, because this is her absolute soulmate, it was just best to have her live with us. So she's been living with us ever since the passing of her husband Gino, and we wouldn't have it any other way. It gets a little difficult. She is a little overbearing mother-in-law, especially to Marie. She was like that with Lisbeth as well. But the one thing Marie and Daniela have in common is their dislike for Lisbeth. I mean, they don't hate her, but they're not fans of her either. They're like, oh yeah, that's his ex-wife, the messy one. So yeah, they have that in common, and they've been working through things, and it's not easy to live with Daniela, but I will say Marie is happy she's here because she kind of, I don't know, she's a little extra support system. And Anthony loves her here too. She absolutely spoils her grandchildren. Daniela is that grandmother that wants to take the kids and be around them. Obviously, Abigail and Madison are way too old now, but she can spoil Anthony, and she's very excited and happy for Madison as well. Now, I will say, Daniela had a little mini heart attack when she found out about Madison. I actually forgot to add their relationships in here, so I gotta go do that. But in my eyes, she had a heart attack, a little mini chest pain when she found out Madison was pregnant. It was a lot on the family, as you can imagine, finding out that your daughter's about to graduate and she's pregnant and her life is just going crazy. But even though Madison is not biologically Alden's, Daniela does view Madison as her grandchild as well. But I do have to fix up the relationships a little bit. But little Anthony here, which I'm really excited to play with, he's so happy for Abigail to be here, which I should have made that a stay over. I'm just getting a little bit sidetracked because I wanted you all to see everything. Let me just make that right now. We'll make it for one night right now. That's gonna, yep. Let's go ahead and have her come over right now. There she goes. Yep, just made it here. Yay, Abby. I'm so excited. Marie's up. She's like, you want me to whip up some breakfast? Yeah, babe, that'd be great. Marie and Alden have not always had a great relationship. We've had our ups and downs. And again, if you want to see the details, I will allow you to do that when you watch Lovesick Season 3. I'm not going to go too deep into it right now, but they could have divorced. That marriage after you get out of your first marriage sometimes does not go, it doesn't go right, And Alden refused to have another divorce. And Marie also had a little bit of pride because she came from divorcee parents. And so she said, I'll stay and fight for this. But she had actually left the home for a little bit and got her space and went back to her family, which is, these people are our Sims that she avoided for years. But they really humbled her, and having them in her life made her realize, you know what, I'm going to fight for what I have. We're going to work it out. Because I have a child with this man, and I don't want to divorce. I don't want to do this. Let's work it out. We can work it out. Long story short, there's nothing that they can't work out. But right now, Marie wants to get to know Abigail. They had a great relationship, and they still kind of do. Dad, wake up. I'm going to have Marie wake him up. He was waiting for you. He couldn't rest until he knew that you were here to save. She's like, what is up with you guys? I'm a better driver than, my sister and my mom. I'm going to get here safe. Is that my Abby? Abby. Hi, baby. You look big every single time I see you. Oh, thank you, Nona. I love you. He's so sweet. Oh, look at Gino. That's so sweet. Oh my goodness, I know you're hungry. Does she like video gaming? Sure, why not? She can like video gaming. I'm about to feed them in a minute, and I promise we won't do as much cheating and everything as we go on. But I do want to make sure that I explain everything to you, because if you don't know their lore, then it won't be fun, right? All right, so what are you cooking, Nona? Okay, let me go ahead and make y'all some breakfast. We do have a little parfait that Marie made, which was really nice, but this is where... You're gonna hate me for saying this. This is where Daniela gets a little annoying. She's like, oh, okay, well, you guys, you can eat that, but I'm gonna make something better. They don't just want that, Marie. Come on, let's make something really good. So we'll probably make a frittata. But she has her days. Like other days she's like, oh, Marie, this is great. But it's Father's Day, and it's like, I'll cook. I got this. And plus Alden loves frittata on Father's Day. All right, Alden. Oh, whoa. Okay, buddy. All right, Dad. All right. So while, yeah, I would, the same reaction, Abigail, that you have. It's Father's Day, and I think what we're going to do is actually, I know this probably sounds like a stretch, we're going to chat with Naval today. I think Alden is breaking through barriers. This is the biological father of his daughter that he basically raised for most of her life while he was stuck on Lisbeth and doing whatever he had. Let me, in his defense, he had a drinking problem. You all know he had a drinking problem. That's why he was a really absent father. He had it really rough, but I swear to you, he is just an impeccable dad. But I really think that we may invite him and Madison over just for a little, breakfast humbug. I just made that word up, but what I'm saying is I think it would be really nice to say, hey, we're gonna no, maybe like a grill. We're gonna grill out at the pool and everything. If you want to come over, with Madison, I think that'd be really fun. Don't you think? Or maybe we could go over there. Let's give Abigail a big hug. He's so excited to see her. He has a great relationship with his big sister. I know it's his bad compatibility, but it's the Sims, whatever. But he has a better relationship with her than Madison. He loves both of his sisters, but he just sees Abigail a lot more, which you could understand because as you can see here, look at him. Oh, I can't wait. I love you. I'm so excited to see you. Right up here, Abigail has her own room, and sometimes she'll come in here and play board games and stuff with her little brother. Sometimes he'll come in here and they'll watch TV, they'll play the game together. This was gonna be Madison's bedroom. It's very plain. It still looks like a guest bedroom because Madison didn't really want to have any input here. It seems like the older Madison gets, and especially after finding out she was pregnant, she really leaned on her biological dad a lot. I mean, she does live with him, and in her defense, she hasn't even really spent a lot of time with him, but that did leave Alden feeling like he was on the back burner. Like, okay, I'm not even a stepdad at this point. I was just, bonus dad that you see here and there. So he gets really excited when he hears from her. He tries to call her. Sometimes his phone calls get ignored. It's really, really sad. It's very sad. In fact, I think he's going to reach out to her right now, ask her, what she plans on doing for Father's Day. Hey, you and your dad want to come by here, we could grill out. Are you guys doing something over there? Or you could, come over here. She's like, I think we're doing something over here if you guys want to come over. I don't think my dad would mind either. I actually think that'd be pretty fun. Wait, what did she say? Hope I didn't bore you with my chaos, but I've got so many stories. Aw, it looks like Madison does want us to come over there. She's like, we have so much to tell you, everything going on. Aw, I'm excited. Alden is much more patient than Lisbeth. And it's so funny because Madison was afraid. She thought that Alden would severely judge her. Same thing with Daniela and Marie, but they're very passive about what she's going through. If anything, they want to make sure she's okay. They caught wind of Lisbeth's response, and so they really try not to make it worse. And besides, they have their own household to worry about. Not saying that Lisbeth is not a part of this household. Madison is not a part of this household, but she is an adult now. At the end of the day, she's an adult. What about the frittata? Let's call everyone to the meal, even Gino. I think in the afternoon, we're probably going to head out and go over there. Abigail's pretty excited too because she hasn't seen her sister in like a week. They go about anywhere from 3 days to a week to the longest being 2 weeks of not seeing each other. But they try to see each other, even if it's to grab a bite to eat or just meeting up somewhere. Hey, where did everyone go? We called everyone to the meal. Little Anthony here is a little Alden, just more adventurous. I am going to have them become best friends. I want that for them. Bring a gnome to life. Oh my goodness, kiddo. Oh, he wants to work on a project carefully. Oh, Abby, do you want to help me work on a project? Let me make sure I get him one because I love that he has that as a want. What should we build? Robotics, air pressure. Ooh, I kind of want to build a rocket, actually. That would be fun. And we could do that outside. Oh, look at Marie. She came out here just to see what was going on. This gameplay is going to be pretty fun because I have an idea of what I want to happen, but if it doesn't happen, I'm okay with that. So we're just going to let the good times roll with this series and just go with it. Because before, it was a heavily crafted series. Lovesick was micromanaged to a T, but I'm really open this time around. I just want to see what these Sims want to do with their life. And that's how I've been playing my Willow Creek rotational gameplay. And so if you really like that kind of gameplay, I suggest you check out that Let's Play also. That's what kind of made me want to play rotationally with these Sims. I love the lives intertwining and everything. I just get so excited. All right, well, you know what? I'm just going to get showered up and we can head on out. Alden is all ready to go. I was going to jump into Naval's household, but I think it would be better to just take the fam with us because it's a little bit complicated and I want to save that for the next episode. I don't really want to give all the lore and the characters right away, but Naval's household, which is where Madison lives, is going to take a little bit more time to explain. So I kind of just want to visit them off of a whim. And they are called the blended family. Out of the entire series, they are the most blended, and we'll get into that in the next episode. This is where Naval lives. And we are in Evergreen Harbor. It's messy, it's busy, it's not the best, but let me tell you, this brings back memories from Alden because his first property he ever purchased was from here. It was from here. I'm going to give a cheerful introduction to everyone in the household. We have a Miss Mindy here. Mindy Palumbo. Hi, how are you? Hi, welcome. Naval told me you all were coming over. I tried to spruce up the place a little bit. I love this. And then I'm also gonna have Marie introduce herself. Anthony sees his sister right away and he's like, Maddie. He's so excited to see her. He thinks it's absolutely fascinating that she's pregnant, by the way. Hey, Aunt. Oh, you wanna put my tummy? Go ahead. Hi, baby. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, I love it. She's like, I miss you. You hungry? Oh, this is so cute. Okay. I don't know why Elizabeth would call us and say, I can't believe you are still seeing Alden. I just don't get what you see in him. I don't know what to make of this because Elizabeth really does not care. But that was a little messy. We're going to ignore that, okay? Can you believe this is happening? I can't believe this is happening. They never had a relationship, mind you. This is the same guy that our wife cheated on us with. But you know what? If Madison found him a safe place, because Madison could have lived with Alden, but she went to her dad. And if Madison found him to be a safe place, he is going to try and, make some friends. Get out there. Get to know him a little bit. Let's have everyone kind of, split up. And she can meet Lindsay. This is Lindsay, which is Mindy's daughter. And don't mind the extra sims. We'll explain when we get to it. Go ahead and hang out, kiddo. You want to go hang out with Aubrey? All right. Oh, sure. Hey, Obs. He sees her at school sometimes. Or maybe not. She probably goes to a different school. Do you want to go to the pool? Sure. Aubrey is Mindy's youngest daughter, and she looks just like Madison. And Naval can't get over it. Like, he's like, you look just like Madison when she was a little girl. And because he wasn't around Madison that much when she was a little girl, having Aubrey here is, it's fun. Whoa. I love this little tiny pool. We have a pool too, but this is nice. I love the little pirate. I'm not even talking like a kid. He wouldn't even care. He wouldn't say, hey, nice house. I love what you did with the floors. He's just like, let's swim. This is cool. Who would have ever thought we would be here in this moment where we're hanging out with Naval and all of them? And of course, Alden is such a dad. He is truthfully grilling on Father's Day. It's Father's Day and he's grilling. Oh, we were supposed to gift our parent and hug our parent. I forgot. I'm going to bring Gino here. And now you're like, why are we bringing Gino here? Because his spirit can go everywhere. It's a rough holiday. It used to be even rougher. But I feel like my dad is here. Alden says to himself. Dad is here. It's Father's Day because he's proud. He's like, wow, you're such a good man. You're coming over here to see Naval. I know how hard this was for you. Look at you just being an all-around great dad. It's giving Jack from This Is Us. Madison's in here by herself. Who is he talking to? Is he talking to himself? Sing about Father's Day. This is the best Father's Day ever. Where's Philip? Oh, he was really busy. Him and his family, they're going out and stuff because obviously Father's Day, Philip's going to be a father. So I didn't want to ask about him. This is Naval's little man cave area. Oh, wow. I love how Anthony came down here too. We're going to play Sabak with Naval, just me and him, chilling, hanging out. So what do you know about Sabak? Oh man, I love it. I'm a little Journey to Batu nerd, man. I should have told you this a long time ago. Wow, so what do you know about Star Wars? He's getting comfortable. Oh man, I love it. I mean, I haven't delved into it much recently, but as a kid, I love that. Look at them hanging out. They're kind of bonding a little bit.
Oopsie.
Oh man, you got me. You won. You really won, dude. There's no way. I kind of want to take a picture, but I don't feel like they would take a selfie together. Aw, Gino is becoming acquaintances with Bertha, baby. That's so cute. Well, they say cats can see spirits, so that makes a lot of sense. I see you got that hook over there. Oh yeah, that was Mindy's idea. Nice. Okay, well, hey, let's do some fairy fizz. All right, let's sit and try together. I'm gonna let Alden and Naval have some fun, you know, dude time. Wait, are we still doing this? Oh, not very good at that, is he? Look at this. Even Gino is down here. Oh man. Yeah, we just gotta end it here. You can't make stuff like this up, right? Sometimes the Sims just do things that are so fitting. But right now we're talking about our father's passing and just certain things that affected us. In fact, I want to have some deep conversations with him because we've never really got to know each other. We've had that unspoken beef, and I feel like that's, I don't know, I just think like, I think it's awesome that we have reached this point in the series where we can do this. You okay, babe? He's like, yeah, come on and try this. No, come on, babe. Don't be a square. I'm gonna have him be silly a little bit. Don't be a square, babe. Come on. She's like, really? Oh, we're jokesters now. Sure, why not? I don't care. Well, it's Father's Day, so I do want to give you something special before I forget. Let's give him a fancy little... Oh, and I feel like they would be way more rich. All right. They would be way richer than this. They have some money. Well, happy Father's Day. I meant to give you this. Go look over there. Oh. Why does his voice sound like this? Babe, what? Oh, come here, baby. Thank you. Wait, I gotta see this. Oh, I love them. They look so old. This is so good. I love it. This is so cute. Oh, baby, I told you not to get me anything. I know. But you know that watch that you have from your dad's. Okay, Alden. Okay. Oh, I love it. I love it. Okay, let me see this. This is nice, babe. Okay, open it. I can't believe this box. I mean, I'm just appalled with the box, babe. Oh. All right, let's see. Oh, I love it. There's love there. Oh, she's a little sad now. Oh, I have to get rid of her gloomy trait. She should not have that. I thought I changed that. She should not have that trait anymore because she is... That was definitely her, like the first, like season 2 and 3, but that's just, yeah, not her anymore. Aww. Well, I think we need to go ahead and get home then, babe. We gotta get home. We will end the part here. We have to get home. It's pretty late. Ignore the fact that it's 12 a.m. It's 9 o'clock in my time. I don't know why we're still here, but I hope you enjoyed this first part of Blended and you kind of get the idea of what we're doing here with these families. We didn't even scratch the surface with the different families and this relationships and all of that stuff, but I'm gonna save. If you enjoyed this, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Just keep simming. Always, always, always stay wavy, and I will see you all in the next part. All right, peace out.